Hey everybody, Al Puglisi Trains, and this is Howard Zane back in the back. Hello, Howard.
Great ladles of petrified leprechaun shit. I'm doing fine.
Great ladles. Anyway,
Ladles.
no quotes today, Howard. I promise folks we'd be doing more day in the shop.
Okay.
And it's going to be brief because, as you know, folks, yesterday I shot a video of Howard graciously designed this custom station for me that is going to be one of the first things you see when you walk into Pugsburg Railroad.
The first thing you see.
It's going to be the first thing you see. And I have delayed. I've only procrastinated building it 10 years, Howard. It's been 10 years.
It's, I think it's longer than that, but it's okay.
I've had a spot drawn for it, and I'll show you, folks. I've had this picture in the spot that I was going to put it in for 10 years. But we're not going to build the Oakland Inn in HO. We're going to do a custom design.
The Oakland Inn, actually, in that photograph would have been fine, but you asked me to help you, and you know I don't copy.
Yes.
So I had to make my own.
Yes.
Which will look equally as good, I think.
Yes, I think it'll be beautiful, and that's what
that design is excellent.
Yes.
But it just isn't me.
And that's what we do here, folks. We custom Howard Zane designs custom built structures, and this is the second step. The first step, obviously, is to design. And if you decide you want something designed for you, there is a fee, just like I said in the first video. However, if you have us build the structure, the design fee is credited toward the build.
That's correct.
100%. And the reason we do that is we don't want to spend 10, 12 hours or what have you designing something only to have somebody else build it.
That's absolutely correct.
And I think that's in fairness. Now, why do we not laser cut walls? I'm going to tell you why. This is the next step. The next step is we choose the clapboard or scribed board, what size we want, whether it's scribed, whether it's clapboard, whether it's stone, whether it's brick, what kind of brick, what kind of stone. Is it going to be a combination of brick, wood, and stone? That decision is made. And then Howard has taught me in my apprenticeship how to draw out windows and doors and on a model. And Howard graciously drew out all the locations for all the Tichy windows and doors. Now, why don't we laser cut them? The reason we don't laser cut them is we don't cookie cutter stuff. In other words, we're not a factory here. We don't pre-cut. Hey, if you buy an SO station from us, we have pre-cut walls for an SO station because every SO station we build is a little different, isn't it, Howard?
It's a lot different.
It's a lot different. And by not having pre-cut walls, every project, the walls are done completely. They can be a little bigger. They can be a little smaller. They can be changed. The window arrangements can be changed. The door arrangements can be changed. So no two structures are going to be exactly the same. And that's why we do that. Does it take more time? Yes. But that's why it's done.
That's what we enjoy. And we have customers that appreciate that kind of work, custom work.
Yes.
Custom design.
So, in other words, I'll just pan over to this, for example. We don't have a laser cut set of walls for this building because when we sell this building, the next one we make is going to be different. And it's going to be a little bit different. And we don't want cookie cutter walls. Hey, we've got another set of walls, we'll make you one exactly like it. Just like we've said all along, there's always subtle changes in each model. It'll still have the flavor of the model that you've fallen in love with, but it'll be a little bit different. And let me show you a case in point. Okay, folks, this is an HO scale power plant that is being built for a client. And, you know, we've done this before in HO scale. This one's a little bit different. Every one of them is going to be a little bit different. This particular one, instead of twin tanks, has a larger single tank and a separate elevator on the roof. And it will have the white and the red smokestacks that the others have had. And the weathering on the roof. And this thing is really turning out to be really an impressive model for the customer. But like I say, each one's a little bit different. So it still has the flavor of the O-scale powerhouse and the other powerhouse that we've built, but it's a little bit different. And that's being in progress. So folks, stay tuned and we will show you the progress. Like I said before, it's not going to be a how to do it video, but it's going to take you on the journey of what's involved in building these. And like I said, you can see stacks of wood and you can see cut out, drawn out braces, 45-degree roof peaks. You can see the beginning of dormers, the windows ready for the dormers. And now I am going to spend the day hand cutting out all these windows and doors for the next step, which would be bracing, super bracing, and then painting or staining. Howard, thanks again for...
Well, you forgot to mention what you're gonna do. What is in store for you for tomorrow?
I don't know.
A trip to the arthritis doctor.
Oh, yeah.
The hand doctor.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, folks, I have trigger finger really bad. It's a little bit better today, but the third finger in, this one, is locking up on me, and it's really painful. And you know, I watch YouTube about it, and one set of doctors says you need to exercise with a ball, and then the other group of hand specialists say, no, you've got to use a splint, let it relax. So I'll wind up seeing a doctor and finding out what the hell to do. All right, thanks, Howard.
Hey, thank you.
All right, let's